If I was hired to improve Patagonia's conversion rate optimization, these are the A/B tests that I would run straight away. A lot of these tests you'll be able to implement on your own stores, so stick around because I think page 3 is super vital for any e-com brand. My name's Oliver Kenyon, I'm co-founder of ConversionWise, and this is Optimization by Oliver, episode number 69. So in these videos, I basically take a popular, well-known e-com brand or brand who sells online, and I showcase the before and after tests that I would run on their pages to improve their conversion rate and revenue per session. We're going to start with the homepage, and let's get into the changes. So firstly, I would be adding a nice bit of social proof above the fold. Yeah, I know you're screaming at the camera and saying, these guys are huge, they don't need social proof or reviews on their page. Well, I'd actually tend to disagree. I think any form of social proof is going to be valuable when it comes to getting more people to check out on your store. Secondly, a really big UX UI change above the fold. So instead of having these two kind of buttons with small bits of text and then another call to action below with a small pill button that I would never ever use on a store, we've just sectionized that above the fold. You've got one section for male, one section for female, and as you can see in point 3 and 4, we've used really clear headlines per section. They're emotive, they hit hard with people, and then we've used clear call to actions with bigger fonts, bigger buttons, directing either male or female in the direction they want to go in. Moving on to the all-important product page, and test number 1 is the image slider improvements. So we've actually been able to use the same space that they have used previously. I personally think we've really enhanced the usability. First and foremost, we've added arrows to the images and reduced the image size to be a 1-to-1 ratio so we can pull all important elements above the fold, but we've also slotted in these image thumbnails. Point number 2, these image thumbnails are a real visual way to showcase people can scroll through different images. It helps people get to the image that they want to see even quicker, and the more images that are viewed, the more likely people are going to see the quality of your product, especially when it's apparel, and therefore check out. Number 3, we further enhanced that social proof. So instead of just saying 2 reviews, we've used emotive words. We've told how many stars out of 5 we've got, and then furthermore said that they are happy customers, which is really, really important. Number 4, a test that any clothing or footwear or apparel brand should be testing and A/B testing is color swatches versus actual images of the products. Now, when you sell something like Patagonia do coats, for example, when you just have color swatches, it's really hard for people to identify what actually changes when it comes to color. Maybe it's just a pocket of color. Maybe it's half of the jacket. Maybe it's the shoelaces and not the shoe. So if you actually give them a visual representation within thumbnails that they can then select and then the main image changes, it's a far better user experience for people. And then number 5 is we've taken these big tabs when it comes to selecting the size of the product that people want, and instead we try to put them all on one row. Not only does this give people a real clear visual of what size they want to pick, but it also saves real estate, which helps bring the all-important add to cart button above the fold, and therefore people are probably more likely to click it. And page number 3 is the cart page, and I think these guys are leaving so much money on the table when it comes to the cart. These optimizations, I would all but guarantee, would increase their revenue per session. Number 1 is adding a free shipping prompt at the top of that cart drawer, but taking it one step further and also incentivizing adding more to your cart to unlock a free gift. Number 2 is a UX UI change. We're basically just improving the overall look of that product in the cart. If you imagine if you are adding multiple products into your cart on the before version, it can get quite messy and you'll start having to scroll. So we've condensed it, we've got all the product information, so there's no questions left unanswered, and it just improves that experience. Number 3, one that I would always test. Doesn't always win, but it's worth testing: in-cart upsells. Now, it goes without saying, if I was selling Patagonia jackets, I would pair the upsell with something, or cross-sell with something that was a suitable cross-sell to the product that's within the cart. For example, if you're adding a jacket, I would then cross-sell some trousers. But it's really important that you test this because it can have a negative effect on your AOV, but typically, if you incentivize people and gamify it with that free shipping prompt and gift, you're going to get a better average order value. And number 4, we've got rid of this fair trade. Now hear me out here, I know it's important, but any links that link outside your cart are a huge CRO no-no. It's a massive mistake. Why, when we've got people in the mood to buy, do we want to have a link that takes them to an external page? Again, it's just going to bleed money. So we've just improved that by having payment seals, by having the total and that clear, big, bold call to action. Talking of action, maybe it's time you started taking action. If you'd like my agency ConversionWise to run some of these A/B tests or ongoing CRO for your brand, we can increase your conversion rate, increase your revenue per session. Hit us up at ConversionWise.com, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.